What's up, YouTube? I'm Cory, and welcome to my channel, Let's Talk with Cory. But before I get into today's reaction video, wherever you are in the world today, I mean wherever you are in the world today, I really do hope you're having a great day. Let me pause and give a shout out to my subscribers. You guys are the real MVP. Whether you've been with me since the beginning or you're just checking in for the very first time, thank you for your support. I really appreciate it. So guys, I'm going to talk about what came up in an article on page 6. So I've been hot with page 6 lately. And this is the Anthony Anderson to pay ex-wife ALVINA Stewart $20K a month in spousal support. So I'm going to go into the backstory because obviously this is not the beginning of their divorce proceedings. So I'm going to go into the article. Just give me a minute so I can find it. And I'm going to go into the backstory about how this started back in 2022. Bear with me. Okay. It says here, this is a page 6 article dated March of 2022. Anthony Anderson's wife, ALVINA Stewart, files for divorce after 22 years. It says Anthony Anderson and ALVINA Stewart are calling it quits after 22 years of marriage. Stewart filed for divorce in Los Angeles County courts, citing irreconcilable differences as the reason for the breakup, according to documents obtained by, I guess this is the blast on Monday. Says here, according to the filing, Stewart claims the date of separation is to be determined, and she is requesting spousal support from the Blackish Star. Let me get some of these things out of the way. A lot of advertisements are popping up on the screen. Let's see here. It says an inheritance of assets, earnings, and accumulations and debts acquired by petitioner prior to the date of marriage and after the date of marriage and after the date of separation, the exact nature and extent of which are unknown, the documents reportedly state. Anderson and Stewart's marriage has been on the rocks for quite some time. Stewart initially filed for divorce back in 2015, but dismissed the petition and got back together with Anderson. The two then made several red carpet appearances together. Obviously, hey, to make things seem as if there's okay. Everything's okay in Marriageville, but it wasn't at that time. They hit another snag in 2018. Anderson, who is now 51, was accused of assaulting a woman, though he denied any wrongdoings. It's unfortunate that anyone can file a police report, whether it's true or false. Anderson's rep said in a statement to Variety at that time. The authorities have not contacted Anthony or any of his representatives about the matter. Anthony unequivocally disputes the claim. A few months later, the probe was dropped, with the LA DA's office saying the reporting party has declined to be interviewed by the investigating officer. It says it wasn't immediately clear if the pair had a prenuptial agreement. They tied the knot in 1999 after meeting in college at Howard University. They share 2 adult kids, Kyra 26 and Nathan 22, which means Stewart won't ask for child support this time around. I guess not. They're adults. Yeah, it wouldn't do any good. They're not small kids, right? Page 6 has reached out to the Andersons rep for comments. Okay, now, so that was just kind of a backstory, which leads me to what's going on now with the $20,000 per month in spousal support that she's asking for. I'm going to pause for a minute and pull this up. Guys, I'm back. Here's back to page 6 again. It says Anthony Anderson to pay ex-wife ALVINA Stewart $20K a month in spousal support. So you guys already know, 2015 it had issues, with her wanting to move on. For whatever reason they made it through that. Then again in 2018, and then of course we're here now in 2023 behind filing from the previous year. And so now she wants $20K in spousal support. It says Anthony Anderson will have to pay his ex-wife, ALVINA Stewart, more than $20K, it says more than $200,000 a year in spousal support as part of their divorce settlement. God dang, boy. I mean, I should have known that $20K per month was going to add up to something, right? It's over $200,000 a year. Wow. According to court documents obtained by pagesix, the Blackish alum will pay Stewart $20K per month as a base amount. It says, however, if his gross annual earnings exceed $2 million, he would have to pay his ex an additional 20% of his income. Woo-wee! Wow! Oh man, there's going to be a lot of celebrities, man, rethinking these getting married. I mean, of course, 22 years. She'd been with him long before he started making real money, right? So this is your life partner. She's entitled to something. Okay, right? I know nobody's going to disagree with that. But this stuff, these dollar amounts, woo. It says Anthony, 53 now, will get to keep a 2004 Land Rover. Oh, thanks. Oh, I get to keep a vehicle that's almost 20 years old. Maybe it was his first Land Rover. Who knows? And a property that they had in Encino, California, while Stewart will keep their home in Houston, and a 2022 Mazda. 22. Hey, you know what? Mazda's not a bad vehicle. I actually own one myself. Okay, but she gets to keep that. Let's see, what else does it say? It further says here, per the documents, the former couple will be selling and splitting the proceeds for their cemetery plot at Inglewood Park Cemetery. TMZ was the first to report the news. Hey, you know what? TMZ is always the first to report some type of news dealing with celebrities. And it says, as pagesix previously reported, Stewart filed for divorce from the barbershop actor in March of 2022 after 22 years of marriage. So anyway, guys, let's see, what else does it say? This was the second time Stewart had filed for divorce from Anderson. She initially filed for divorce in 2015, as I've already stated, and the pair then made several red carpet appearances. And I'm going to end it there. We don't, unreconcilable differences, in the Jeezy and the Jenny Mai situation, just can't seem to resolve whatever is causing, has caused a divorce. We're waiting now to find out what's, behind, Jeezy filing for divorce from Jenny Mai. But this is a little bit different because ALVINA Stewart is filed for divorce from Anthony Anderson. But guys, you leave a comment. What's your thoughts about $20K per month in spousal support? Do you think that, his now for to be soon ex-wife deserves $20K? They don't have any small kids. I know some may argue, when you're, nobody and you got your spouse there with you every step of the way, building something together, right? And then you decide to part ways, you should get something now. But of course, the courts and the lawyers, they're the ones that's going to, decide these things, because we can't decide them for ourselves, right? We can't work it out. So we need the court system and lawyers to make these decisions for us. And in this particular case, for Anthony Anderson and his soon-to-be ex-wife, ALVINA Stewart. Hey, guys, as always, thanks for stopping by, right? I appreciate the support. And until the next time, let's talk with Cory. Let's talk with Cory out.